Inderesh ji, Chairman Sir, eminent panelists on the dais, distinguished members on the audience, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to speak on this occasion on the restructuring of police and paramilitary forces of the country. At the very outset, I must place on record my most humble thanks to Lieutenant General K. Singh retired, who chaired the first session on external security. And by mentioning certain issues, not only that he has made my task easy about discussing and flagging the issues concerned, but has also set the cat among the pigeons, as they say. Needless to mention, the restructuring of the paramilitary forces is a requirement, and a lot of thinking has gone into that issue. And as the Honorable General had pointed out very succinctly in terms of the organization of the forces, the paramilitary forces, whether it should be structured on the pattern of what is abroad or what is specific to the Indian context. But needless to mention, I can only say there's tremendous integration between the paramilitary forces who in peace times guard the frontiers and the army, which at that point of time stays behind the barracks as per the International Convention. I can say with a lot of force and a lot of belief, because I also had the privilege of working as a Special DG CRP Jammu Kashmir Zone, and VK Singh, our External Affairs Minister, succinctly pointed out it is not the issue of one-upmanship, it is not danda. At this conference, that the integration, I can always say, is complete. The issue of the IPS coming over into the paramilitary forces also is as per enshrined in the Indian Constitution, and the mandate that has been. There's another issue, in fact, so long the RPF is concerned, which of course we had always wanted, that there was a time when people used to be inducted into the RPF through the group examination, but now they all come through the civil service examination, and they're very talented people. I would not say they're not talented, they're deserving people. The officers and men from the BSF and CRPF, after having put in some number of years in the CRPF, BSF, to go in for a deputation for a certain amount of period with the CISF. These are some of the issues I had always wanted to flag. Now coming over to the issue of police reforms, much has been said about police reforms. And the question that we need to ask is whether the police serves the ruling elite or it serves the Constitution. The answer obviously is it serves the ruling elite to a large extent. And this is an area where a lot of debate has gone on. The Apex Court has come into the issue, and the National Police Commission recommendations, which had been formulated in the wide eight reports in 4 years between 1977 and 1981. Then Prakash Singh, he raised the issue in the Apex Court, and in the 2006, a lot of directive was given by the Honorable Supreme Court in terms of formulating a new police act. And there's so many recommendations trying to, to insulate the police from unnecessary, unwarranted interference of the executive and also of the politicians. So these are some fundamental issues on which we need to think about. A lot of discussion has gone through today. Everybody is so much concerned about national security and its manifestations. We need to think in terms of the fact whether the existing laws are capable of taking care of that, or the institutional arrangement is able to take care of that. Do we need to change? And then, of course, we must always keep in mind that police is a state subject. And being a state subject, I would even say the encroachment, if at all it is an encroachment of the central government into the affairs of the state, it has to be there at some stage. Should we talk in terms of federal crimes? Should we talk in terms of changing over, especially in the context of the fact that the police is not able to to discharge its mandate duties, is there a case made out of making certain amendments in the CRPC, in the Evidence Act? We need to trust the police. We need to trust